What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we're here back in Sweden. Got an interesting one here. Somebody added this or sent this to me through the Google forms that I have linked in the description. I have a playlist. You can add videos from there. You can comment on them. I have a Google form. Many ways you can send me videos to react to. But we're here in Sweden. We at school. We at a Swedish school, checking out some Swedish school luncheons. Um, yeah, working in education. Now, I never been a cook at a school, but I do know we used to eat good food growing up. You know, there's some foods that you wish you can go back in time and just have again as an adult. Now, for me, my senior year, the Obamas came and start switching all this and start giving us this nasty food. Saying it's supposed to be healthy, but hey, I feel like it was just gross the way the schools were serving it. So, but Sweden cares about its children. Gonna see the food that they're serving here in Sweden. Maybe you'll see. This was 4 years ago, so I don't know. You may or may not see some foods that you grew up eating in school, but always interested to see. So y'all hit that subscribe button. Let's check it out. Vlada's Seeds of Life.
Welcome to Vlada's Seeds of Life.
Wait, what is this, like
I
a
am Vlada,
TV show?
and this is my take on cooking, kids, and family.
This must be like a TV show, actually.
This show is all about you and about bringing families back to dining table for a quality family
Homemade
time
meal.
and a healthy homemade meal. Join me on my
Interesting.
travels in pursuit of exceptional places, people, and most delicious recipes.
Oh, wow. I done watched like a whole intro, I'm guessing.
Cooking and snow-covered.
Okay, there we go.
In
I'm
today's
like,
episode, I'm
what?
taking you to a faraway and snow-covered Sweden. During the wintertime,
Oh,
this
she went in the
country
winter.
looks simply enchanted. Beside beautiful sightseeing,
nice.
I'm here to find out what is it that Swedes serve for
Should've
school
put that spoon
lunches
in her
to
mouth.
their children. And then upon my return to States, I'm gonna try to recreate one of their recipes to share with you.
Okay. That kind of look good right there. I ain't gonna lie. I would probably eat that, as long as I seen chicken up in there. Sweden Avesta.
As soon as I arrived to Sweden, it was pretty clear Swedes were really serious about kids and healthy cooking. This magazine
went in the
just
winter.
happened to be in my train seat.
Nice.
It didn't take me too long to realize that this country was
Oh my
nothing like
goodness.
California.
Far. This is definitely far from California. Cali a little bit hot
Getting
during these
around
times.
took a
Yeah.
little effort, but it was always worth the while. There was so much to see, just like this historic settlement
Nice.
in the city of Avesta.
Avesta. So Avesta.
Besides
Oh
eating
my
healthy,
goodness.
Swedes also get plenty of exercise.
Look at all that snow. I couldn't. Yeah, I definitely couldn't.
For me, the
I would've
part
hated
that I
shoveling
enjoyed
all
the
that.
most was the quiet side of Sweden. Could you believe that 53% of Sweden is covered with forest? Even more amazing is that you're perfectly safe to drink tap water in this country. With thousands of lakes, plenty of rain and snow, Swedes have some of the tastiest and the cleanest tap water. Back from 2 hours of walking in the forest.
Dang, I know it's cold out
It
there.
was beautiful. It's peaceful,
Did she say she was out there for 2 hours? Oh yeah, she brave. I probably wouldn't last 30 minutes.
Tap water.
I wouldn't last 30 minutes.
Back from 2 hours of walking in the forest.
Dang.
It was beautiful. It's peaceful, quiet, serene, and on top of all of that, I had a creek who followed me most of my path, and I had enjoyed the sound
Oh.
of water running by.
Dang. R.I.P. trees.
Look at these babies.
Oh.
Maybe she brought some bread to feed them.
Dang. That's a lot of ducks. A lot of ducklings.
Because of being so far north, daylight too has a different shade.
Wow.
This Viking country
Vikings.
is very rich in history.
I feel like I've seen
And while
somebody
Sweden
here
is very
before.
proud to hold to its heritage and its tradition, it's evident that new is easily and
Who was
lovingly
here? I feel like I've
embraced.
seen that clip before.
While I wouldn't mind spending
Vesa.
all my time in Sweden walking through their beautiful forests, there was so much more to see. Stockholm is a true Swedish jewel. There is so much to like about this country. Their public
What is-
transportation is amazing,
Baby?
especially the underground railroads. They are one of
Oh,
the best
the
in
one
the
thing I
world.
gotta see for sure.
Their metro is also one of the world's largest art galleries.
Always nice to
Being
see
a
that.
foodie, it was inevitable I will end up on their market, where they sell some of the prettiest and freshest flowers, as well as abundance of fresh fruits and vegetables.
Oh, those raspberries are very red. Fresh. They got all the good stuff.
Right below this open market was a series of stores where you could purchase all kinds of dry goods.
Yeah, I think
some
I've
of
seen
the
these in
finest
this place
meat
before.
cuts and the freshest fish. I
Wow.
have never seen so much fresh fish, and all I could think about
Me
were recipes that I could create using some of these ingredients.
Yeah, I'm sure they have frozen fish, but for the most part, it really, like if I go to Walmart, all they got is frozen everything for the most part. I can get fresh fish from like our local grocery store, but Walmart,
For
frozen.
me, this felt like being in the most luxurious
Jeez.
department store.
Oh, got the good stuff. School lunches.
So, hi everybody, we are in Sweden and I brought you in one of the best places to be when it comes to food. You will be surprised, this is a school kitchen, and for years now I've been hearing about how well Swedes feed their kids in school. And you know I'm all about feeding kids healthier. So we are in one of the Swedish schools with their chef Kaja, and she's taking us through kitchen,
Wow.
through her pantry, her freezer, and through the dishes that she's making today with the rest of the chefs.
Nice.
Food is amazing, and all I hope
I ain't gonna. It looked very clean too.
is that
Might
you will
add.
invite me by the end of the day
Very
for
clean.
lunch.
Some type of soup right there. The pantry.
All right, Kaja's taking me into storage. Let's see.
We have dairies, and we have like yogurt, and it's without sugar, without any.
Plain
No,
yogurt.
plain yogurt. And we have breakfast
As
in
well?
the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, for the kids that come here very early because their parents maybe have to work, so they leave them here. And we have breakfast for them, like
They got the
mackerel,
tubes.
fish on a sandwich. It's good.
The kids will eat that?
Yeah, of
Please
course.
Show me
Oh
that again.
wow.
All right, kids.
And the tube.
Kids in Sweden eat stuff like this, and you guys wouldn't even touch sardines. Come on.
The ordinary cheese, 17% fat, so no fats. And we use a lot of cottage cheese.
Mm.
And yeah, and when we make a dressing, we do it on yogurt.
Yes.
So we
Oh,
avoid
wow.
white sugar as much as possible. This is mango pureed, and you just defrost it, and it tastes wonderful. Just mango, no
Just
sugar.
mango alone?
Just mango, pureed mango. You put it
I
on a
love me
pancake.
some mangoes.
This is a pantry where they keep
Mango
dry
pancakes?
spices, flour, rice, and things like that. And so only thing that I can think about is that the food gets personality in this kitchen. So this is very important.
That's
which
always
means
nice.
The chef has a opportunity to make it interesting. It's not prepackaged
Wow.
and predestined what it should taste like.
Which is crazy because I know ours, they used to serve the kids milk and they would freeze it and let it like pretty much thaw out. And it was always nasty. And the milk was always going to expire in like 4 days type of milk. That ain't fresh milk. Our schools, like, they went on this healthy plan, but the food ain't fresh and stuff. What's the point of eating healthy if you're not getting fresh and quality
From
stuff?
dry herbs to good olive oil, spices, good grains and nuts,
Cinnamon.
Sweden knows what's good for their kids.
We're meat like this. Then we made meatballs.
So you get ground beef.
Yeah, yeah, we
Start from scratch.
No, we always from
Oh,
scratch.
wow. From
Always
scratch? That's nice.
This is lingonberries.
Okay, now tell us about these berries because they're really
In Sweden, we eat them with meatballs.
Mm-hmm.
So you can eat a jam with lingonberry jam, but we don't like serving jam, so we take lingonberries and a little bit of sugar.
so you make your own.
We make our own.
And this way you control the
Okay.
amount of sugar that
Yes,
goes in it.
yes. And we have raspberries
Lingonberry.
and strawberries here, which we use to make smoothies.
I think it's very easy to see a bigger picture here and to realize that Sweden is quite serious about providing the freshest ingredients
For
and proper
sure.
nourishment to their students.
I've never seen that in our type of kitchens at the
So
school.
privileged being here today. I'm very curious to
Wow.
find out what Kaya and her crew are making for lunch today.
Dang, they got these big old machines like they manufacturing
To me,
it
it felt
though.
like I was walking in my grandmother's kitchen. It smells like home. You can smell the flavors of true ingredients and a natural
Does.
food.
Wow.
So Kaya, how is it to cook in a pot of that size?
Not a problem.
So
And you can tell they love doing this.
What is soup
It
for you?
depends what kind of soup.
What's their favorite?
Broccoli.
Broccoli. Is it cream or broccoli?
Okay. Broccoli do be hidden
Cream
in
or
soup.
broccoli?
Yeah.
Yeah. In addition to homemade meals, this school is really big on salads.
Okay.
So much so that on average day they offer between 5 to 6 different fresh salads to their students.
Dang. Salad bars do be nice, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so I just learned that there's a cool way to cook rice around here because they cook a lot of rice. So Kaya, what are you guys doing? Show me.
Rice and water and salt.
Yes?
Shut the door, and you have this.
Huh.
It cooks with only steam.
Steam.
Yeah, so it doesn't get burned or
Nice.
anything.
Now I don't know if we have these, but we do. The schools do have like ovens like this, but I don't know if it's this brand in particular with the touchscreens. So.
It cooks with only steam.
Dang, that's very
Steam.
nice.
Yeah, so it doesn't get burnt or anything.
So it's an oven.
It poaches it. Can you say like that?
So it's an oven with the steamer
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what does it take?
Looks like they cooked that rice perfect.
Yeah.
And it's cooked to perfection.
Yeah.
Dang.
Tomorrow we have fish. White fish. It's like cod, a cousin to cod, maybe.
Cousin
And
to
kids
cod.
actually eat it.
Yeah, they love fish.
So tell me, how are you going to prepare this?
We put them in pans
Yes?
and then we bread them a bit,
Okay.
a little bit of oil, salt,
Wow,
maybe
cod
spices,
fish.
and then in the oven. So we do not fry this.
So you broil the fish.
No, not boil. We
Broil, like a broil.
Yeah, just eat.
Okay.
Just heat.
Just heat.
Oh my gosh, I wish I was here for lunch tomorrow. Oh, sounds delicious. So things
They
get
do
better
be
around
eating
here
good.
because look at this. They're even baking bread. So Kaya, you're telling me you made a dough
Homemade
yourself
bread?
last night?
Yesterday,
Yes.
and then you put them in pans
Yes.
and in the refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
And in the morning when I come to work,
Yes.
I put it in here. for,
Fresh bread.
Proving.
Just rising.
Rising, yes.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm baking.
But there's more.
Dang.
These cooks prepare special meals for children who have special food restrictions and allergies, like this dairy-free coconut cream rice pudding.
Some rice pudding.
All right.
think I ever had rice
I
pudding.
get to try
best stuff first, and I'm hoping they're gonna invite me to have the rest of the food. But let's see what this rice pudding tastes like.
Rice pudding.
Oh, it's way better than I make it. I'll take the dairy-free rice pudding anytime.
But it
How does
gets
she
even
make
better. And instead of using sugary syrups, they are cooking fresh raspberries and mango that will go over this rice pudding. They are
Oh,
all
snap.
about fresh and no sugar added.
I feel like with fruits, you really don't have to add that much
Oh,
sugar.
Kaya, I can't wait to try some of this food. That
What
was
is
amazing.
that a soup?
Lots of veggies and chicken.
My kind of food.
I like this too.
And this is the best part. I actually get a chance to dip into this good food. So Kaya, let's see. If you taste this good,
If it's alright, yeah.
Right. Oh my god.
Like it?
Oh, this is insane. This is a
Don't double dip now.
It's like a better than a restaurant. Okay. Am I invited for
She was about to double dip.
Yes?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I think I earned it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Delicious. So you're gonna serve this over rice, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I want some more pudding when I'm done. Is that good? What is that?
I want to see that raspberry and mango pudding. Chicken curry.
I was so taken by the
Ah,
deliciousness
that's
of
what
Kaya's recipe that I couldn't wait to get back to States and make my
Ah.
own version of it.
We'll be using all kinds of fresh ingredients.
Definitely, we're gonna need some chicken. We have some fresh onions from our garden, a pepper. We have some broccoli.
The way hers
very
looked didn't
good
look like the
olive oil,
schools.
some chicken broth, and coconut cream. And we are bringing it all
Coconut
together
cream.
with some unique spices. We're gonna start with cooking rice first. And I learned this little trick from my neighbor Joe. I could never make a good rice, and I realized that in order
Need
to
a rice
make
cooker.
a really good rice, you need to preheat the water really well. So I'm gonna let the water preheat, and I have about 5 cups of water in here and 2 cups of rice.
She
water
need
is
a rice
preheating,
cooker.
We're gonna start making chicken curry.
We're starting with a 1/4 cup of olive oil.
I might have to make this.
While water and oil are preheating, I'm gonna chop some fresh garlic. And we are going with about 6 to 7 cloves. Now, I like a lot of garlic in my chicken curry.
Garlic is good.
We're going with olive oil and garlic. We're just gonna let garlic fry for a little bit. And you see some of them are getting golden brown. And then we're gonna add chicken. We have 3 large chicken breasts here.
A good pinch of salt.
Oh no, you're gonna need some more
and
salt than
fresh
that.
black pepper.
Oh,
While
they
meat
probably
is
could
cooking, we
season
will
it later
pre-cut
too.
1 bell pepper. I'm adding red peppers both for flavor and for the color. I'm also adding some young onions, and these are from our garden. So I just picked them up yesterday.
Young
They're very
onions.
small, but very fragrant. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut them on the quarters like this. And then we're gonna add them to the chicken and peppers and let them saute
Okay.
together. Growing vegetable garden in California can be challenging due to heat and rodents. But onions are one of those special vegetables that nothing will bother.
Man, they got some
So,
white
I'm
onions, sweet
lucky
onions,
This year,
purple
I've got a
onions.
plentiful harvest.
That's a lot of onions. The
Looking
onions,
very good, Abby. And we're just gonna
Onions did their
make
job.
sure that it gets brown on all sides. Oh, ready. Abby, I would put a little bit of salt in the water and maybe just a touch of olive oil.
make sure that rice don't stick.
Chicken is almost done, and now Abby will add peppers and
That making my mouth water. Okay, that gives some more flavor. I love some flavor. That definitely gives it flavor. I ain't gonna lie, peppers are underrated.
trick that we're gonna add to this dish. It's a very concentrated
Oh,
chicken
chicken
broth.
broth.
So you're gonna need about 2 teaspoons of chicken broth.
didn't know they had
assuming
chicken
this
broth
is
like
low
that.
sodium.
And now we're adding a teaspoon of curry.
And this is a true magic. This is what's gonna bring this dish to that unique flavor. A teaspoon of curry. And
Just
we
one?
also have some ginger. So
Oh,
let's
ginger
add
powder.
a little bit of ginger, maybe a quarter teaspoon of ginger. Very good. And just to be kind of playful with this dish, how about adding a good pinch of turmeric?
Turmeric.
A little bit more, Abby. Let's bring a little bit more.
That's interesting.
Good
That's
pinch. Very good. See, the dish is
Turmeric,
already
ginger.
turning nice and yellow. It's getting this typical look of a curry dish.
Never had curry before, I don't think.
Teaspoon of curry. But if you like strong curry flavor, obviously you can add a little bit more. Abby, let's check if the rice is done. And watch your fingers. I think it's good. Okay, it looks perfect. It didn't take very long to cook. Just turn the fire off. Okay, let it.
Yeah, rice, white
Let's see
rice can
what
be
Chef
tricky.
Abby
I ain't
thinks
gonna
about
lie.
it. It's very good. Next thing is adding broccoli.
Broccoli.
And now we're going to make this dish nice and creamy. And for that, we're going to use coconut milk. The coconut milk will bring all this
Coconut
dish
milk?
to its
Ooh.
creamy consistency. And
It's like
I'm using
sweet.
3 cups of coconut milk. I might end
I've
up
never
using
had
the
coconut
rest,
milk.
a little bit later, but for now, let's start with 3 cups.
I want to try this now. Put it over some rice.
This is a good time to check if the dish is still salty enough. Abby and I checked, and we feel like we would like to add just a little bit more salt. And we have 2 options. We can add a little bit more
I
salt.
put a pinch
or
of
we
it
can
in there.
add some of that chicken broth, concentrated chicken broth. What do you what
Do
would you
both.
prefer?
I don't know.
Either one, okay. So I would say let's go with the chicken broth because rice is very plain, and we want this dish to be flavorful. So it will bring the whole thing together.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you open this, Abby? Is there a secret?
Who opened the last 2?
Flavors to your liking.
I need to
Maybe a
find
little
that type
more
of chicken
salt,
broth.
A little bit more pepper, a little bit more curry, or whatever else that works.
You
for
might
you.
still need that pinch of salt.
Adding a little bit more black pepper. Okay, dish is just about done, so I'm going to reduce the fire on low while I go and cut fresh.
I'm not gonna lie, this would be a good
But,
portion
this
meal
dish
right here if
very
you
special for
you
me,
work out and trying to portion your
actually,
food.
Herb finish, and the way I like to finish it is with some fresh basil, and we got this basil,
Basil.
too, and some fresh cilantro. Now, cilantro is my own little twist to chicken curry, and I learned to love this herb
Cilantro brings
through,
some good flavors too.
Thai food. I noticed that a lot of Thai food incorporates basil and cilantro together, and I just love that blend. So we're gonna go ahead and use both. I'm gonna cut them in a little bit bigger chunks, just so they show in a dish. Basil is how nice and rich
Basils.
it is in color. So it's very healthy and very
Dang, she got a garden for
very
everything.
fragrant. Just cut big pieces of that.
I never put basil in my food.
This dish is not only delicious, but it's really, really good for you. It has a lot of good protein, a lot of good herbs, and good spices, and it's served
Definitely
on
gotta
like
try
rice.
this.
So in some ways, it's healthy and good for you.
Dang. Oh, they got the bread
Okay,
done.
it's time to go back to Chef Kaya.
Dang.
I make bread for kids because it's healthy and it's much cheaper than store-bought. I mean, it's just
That's
flour
true.
and yeast, water,
Flour,
some
yeast.
oil. That's it.
And a little bit of effort.
Yeah, a little bit of effort.
That's it.
You're awesome.
That'd be the best
That's
bread
it.
right there.
I'm having fun.
They about to eat good.
So
I'm not
finally, it
gonna
was
lie.
time for lunch, and I was so curious to see if kids will actually eat this kind of food. Beside homemade meals and abundance of fresh salads, whole grain breads and crackers, low-fat milk, and water are served as well. Notice
Oh.
there's no soda or juices served in this school.
That reminds me of college, my college cafeteria right here. Dang.
Finally, here was the moment of truth, and I wanted to see if the students will actually
What? You can get as much
put
as you
some
want.
of this food in their plates.
That's a big difference right there. Here we can't really get as much as we want, you know, to get full or at least to make it through till we get home. They used to give us certain serving sizes, and that was like lunch was like a snack to me. Coming straight from basketball.
To my surprise, it was evident that kids in
Dang.
this school were used to well-balanced meals and variety foods. But that was not the end of my surprises, as I sat down to talk to the school's principal, who explained to me that in addition to teaching kids how to eat healthy, they are also using this time to teach kids good etiquette and table manners. To accomplish this, teachers are asked to accompany students at a table to be a good example of
That's
how
nice,
to
yeah.
eat well-balanced meals, as well how to behave at a table.
So the teachers eat free?
I love this
They
idea.
charge us.
After lunch, students were asked to help clean up and salvage
That's
all
good,
the
that's
leftover
good.
food for recycling. Nothing goes to waste in
Oh,
Sweden,
nice.
especially food. With lunch done, it was finally time for us to sit down and have our meal.
I know she happy
Food
for
was
that.
delicious, and now it was time to have
Mashed
a dessert.
potatoes?
Look
Oh,
at
no,
this
that's the rice
beautiful
pudding.
sauce. I like it even more knowing there's no sugar added.
Oh yeah, make it pretty. They're
Okay,
forcing
I
me
can eat that.
to try this, and I don't want to disappoint them. I want to honor their hard work, so I'll just have a
She
double
trying
cake.
to 2 scoops?
And,
Dang.
It's a pudding. It's their special pudding with the sauce. It's made entirely with raspberries, fresh raspberries, and fresh mango. Nothing else. So come
Raspberry
close, let me show
mango,
you How
mm.
delicious this looks like.
I thought that was mashed
the
potatoes
sweet
at first.
pain of hard
I'm not
work.
gonna lie.
Oh goodness, I don't know if I
Pudding.
can do this.
My name is Eva Södergård,
The
and
nutrition
I am
manager.
a manager for the nutrition in the school.
In the school, so
It's very important that they eat good foods
Mhm.
because they have to learn in the school. And if they eat more foods who is good, they learn more.
So this is a very smart move on the government's part, because the government is investing in feeding kids healthy foods, expecting that they will grow up to be healthier, smarter, and more productive.
Yes.
Very good.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know what the Obamas will try to do with theirs, but at least this food here looks good. It actually looks good. Ours, it like just looking at it, those kids gonna be like, "What is that? I'm not eating that."
Well, my compliments to you and to government of Swedish
the food
government
and
for figuring this
states
out
is-
on time. We're trying to do the same thing in America now. So thank you for sharing this with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice,
The
nice.
challenge for us here is
Matthias.
making kids like the healthy food, because a lot, not all of them, but a lot of them don't eat vegetables as much as they should at home.
Hmm.
A
Yeah,
lot of trash food they're eating hamburgers,
that was me.
pizza and tacos and sausage at home. So they're not used to eat food that make from scratch. So
Get an afternoon snack table.
that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to learn them
What?
good, healthy,
Shoot, the
well done
snack table
food.
looks like
Very
lunch.
good. So it looks to me like the school is trying to be the good parent
Yeah.
and instill the good habits in kids.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, again, compliments
That
to
is
what
nice.
you are doing here. The kitchen and what's in your kitchen looks amazing, and all I can say, good for your kids and good for Sweden.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I learned so much
Yay.
here in Sweden, and I couldn't wait to get back home to share it all with you.
That is nice. Uh-oh, wait, we're not done.
Did you already forget about our little chicken curry? Well, before we serve it, we're bringing a few tasters to give us their opinion.
I want to try it.
After everybody tried the dish, everybody agreed that we should add more curry. And that's the beauty of cooking. You can just add more or less or whatever
Add more
you like.
curry.
So instead of you
Yeah, okay, what you do, just a pinch of it, and it's called curry. I would probably put a lot more curry in, but it still look good,
one
though.
teaspoon of curry, we're gonna
2. Oh, she might need a little bit more. Curry it up. Step and curry it.
Before this episode is over, I wanted to thank you for spending time with us, for visiting Sweden and their school system, and for making this simple recipe with me and Abby. My intention was to share a story of how other countries manage to provide healthy, nutritious, and all-natural meals to their students. After all, it is of a national interest to grow healthy, smart, and productive citizens. Our country is amazing and it's capable of great inventions. So I have to believe that one of these days, we too will be able to serve homemade meals to our kids in school.
All right, and this is
I hope
pretty
so.
much
They need.
done.
That's
I should
good.
thank Swedish chefs for the inspiration, and for all of you who watched, I think you will see that this was really simple and easy to make.
Yeah. Dang. I'm about to go make that now. No, this was good. Definitely a thumbs up. I think that's cool. She get to, she got to travel and go to a school. This is like a meal you'll probably see on a cooking show somebody make at home, let alone making it at school. But this was nice. Definitely made me hungry. I'm definitely going to make this recipe. Probably not with the curry, but everything else. I mean, it looked good. Maybe I would, I don't even know if I've ever had curry before. Like the seasoning or anything. I think I've seen it before. I don't know if I had it, but appreciate whoever sent this to me. Yeah, our school is far from it. It's fine. The y'all's kitchens and stuff like that. Y'all got it going on. Very good. Like I said, I've seen lots of videos just in Europe in general, and there are a lot of things America could use and implement that we see overseas. So maybe one day we'll start implementing these things and just realize, hey, Europe got it down for the better of their people. But that's all I have. Y'all hit that subscribe button, send out those recommendations. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.